Is like everyone asleep tonight?
Alright, I guess we're doing a solo session. I will go down the stairs to
I'll follow. I'll go with you. I will follow you down the stairs.
Oh no, they've left the idiots in charge.
Which stairs are you going down?
Yeah, which one do you want to go down, babe? Or are you following me? Alright, I'm going down the right stairs.
Following you. Going down the road.
You all walk into that room and start heading down the stairs. Which heads down into the basement.
What do we see? Or is it dark?
It is dark. Do you not have dark vision?
I will go find a torch. Unless we have light.
I mean, Beta can cast light.
Let's do it.
Beta cast light.
Also, please turn off your speakers.
Alright, so you descend down into the depths. And you emerge in a 10-foot wide corridor, which you can see go ahead of you and then turn to the right slightly.
Can we see around the corner?
No, there's a wall there.
Alright, mister, can you take over for me for a second? I gotta use the bathroom.
You guys are at the bottom of the stairs. You see a corner up ahead. Are you walking up to it and looking around?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. Yeah, so you go forward to that corner, and you look, and you can see a corridor, empty sconces and burned out torches, every 10 feet or so along these walls. It goes 10, 20, 30, about 40 feet before ending in a 4-way intersection. Options to go straight ahead, to the left, or to the right.
Well, I guess we're gonna go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go left. Fuck it.
All right. You walk up to the 4-way intersection. You can see the hallway extends straight north as far as you can see. To the south, it goes 20 feet, ending in a T intersection. Options to go left to the east or west to the right.
Guess we go right. Everybody's keeping up with these directions, right? We went left and right. Okay.
Okay. So then you turn to the right. What you can see is another stone corridor leading off for about 50 feet before it opens up into a chamber. Do you walk into that chamber?
Sure, why not?
All right. So you walk into this chamber. This looks to be a 20 by 20 room. A chamber filled with wooden racks for various spears, polearms, and smaller weapons. The walls have many pegs, indicating where other weapons and shields once hung. All that remains now are broken weapons, sundered shields, and ruined coats of mail. Several skeletons lie scattered here, as well as odd skulls and bones. Cobwebs hang in places.
Alright, I'm back.
So this is an old armory, basically?
That is a conclusion you can draw on your own.
Well, I'm gonna search and see if anything's valuable in this room.
Okay, make an investigation check. Okay. So, yeah, you're looking around, and it looks like all of the equipment that is left here has been damaged and destroyed. However, all of the damaged and destroyed equipment, you also find evidence of teeth marks, and as well as many of the bones of the skeletons have been cracked open, the marrow having been sucked out.
Can I identify what done this?
All right.
Oh crap. Yeah, can I make a medicine check? Oh, good.
They're like sharp, small teeth. You would expect that this does not match most carnivorous creatures you would know of. This might have been either a scavenger or possibly some weird monstrosity.
So you don't think a dog did this?
Right. You don't think a dog did this. You think something stranger and weirder did it.
Is that the north room or the south room that we're in?
The southwest room.
Okay.
When you walked away, Mr. Proceeded to advance.
Yeah, I went right, then left.
He went right and then
Left. I went right down the hallway.
You said left and then right.
I think
No, I went right. I went left and then right. Yeah, you're right. No, yes, you're right. You're right. I did.
Well, what I described was going left and then right.
Yeah, I did do that. Yes. See, I told y'all to remember because I know I'd forget. Yeah, we came to a four-way intersection. I turned left and then followed that down to another intersection, and then I turned right. So, yeah.
Okay, well, these hallways look like they go off a ways. Do you want to see what's around the other corner?
And now we're in like a barracks style room or something.
Yeah.
There are no beds.
Like an armory.
Yeah.
Well, let's go around that corner to the east. See what's over there.
All right. You walk into that room. Another chamber filled with wooden racks for weapons and pegs where armor and shields once hung. Naught here remains but broken remains of weapons, shields, and suits of rent armor. The room is littered with more human skeletons, collections of skulls and bones. Cobwebs filled the corners of the chamber.
Okay, so just a lot of skeletons and nothing else. Dead end.
And ruined arms and armor.
Oh, and ruined arms and armor. Nothing intact, I can see.
Correct.
Okay. Is that just the little indentation at the bottom of the main hallway? Is that just a issue with the cropping, or is that something?
Yeah, that was me messing up.
Okay. Yeah, some more ruined stuff over here. What do we think? We want to check out those other two hallways? All right, I guess we'll check out the hallway to the west.
All right.
I love this layout. It's like a little dude running, except I can't see his head.
Decapitated dude.
Yeah, he's skipping along merrily.
You start heading down this passage, which past the intersection you begin noticing that the walls are painted. At least they were at one time. Faded, painted plaster, like frescoes that had been once present but have faded with time, are on both walls as you head down it.
Can I make out any of what it was or what it's supposed to be?
Make a perception check.
Sure.
You get an impression of, a person in one of them. Like, you can tell it's like a general humanoid shape. In one it looks like it might have been a tree, in a different one. But details are not possible for you to see.
Yeah. I never had much of an eye for art. This also reminds me of a terrible joke. What did the police officer say to the guy carving a scene above the entrance to a building?
I don't know. What do you say?
Freeze!
Ah.
Yeah. Alright. So is this a dead end, or does it keep going?
No, it goes about 80 feet before coming to an intersection. You can see another 10-foot wide hallway continuing off as far as you can see to the west, and also continuing to the north, but 20 feet wide.
Okay, so T-junction, but T-junction with a bigger hallway.
Yes, the bigger one going as far as you can see as well.
Alright. Even from this T-junction, the one going to the west continues as far as I can see.
Correct.
Okay. What do you think, mister?
Do what?
We're at a T-junction. We found a hallway that's wider, which says important to me.
Let's go that way then.
I agree. Let's go that way.
Yeah, we're going.
Okay. So you go down that corridor about 20 feet, which reveals the end of the corridor as... Oops, wrong. So I desperately try to get this thing to load. Right. Yeah, and you can see a large pair of bronze doors. The surfaces of the doors covered with bas-relief of gargoyles, demons, and other evil creatures. Corridors immediately to the left and right lead east and west.
Okay, well, if I know my geometry, I know where the one to the east goes. And the one to the west goes west. Do we want to see what's through the door? I guess we do. I open the door.
Okay, you walk up and try to open the door, which is locked. And you can also see that to the left and to the right. To the right goes to a circular room. And
A
circular room. In the center of which, straining at the length of an iron chain manacled to one of its feet, is a 5-headed hydra.
And this room is a dead end that I can see.
As far as you can tell, you can't tell. You can't see the whole room.
I can't see to the other side of the room.
You can see the exact opposite side. You can't see the southern part of the room.
Okay, but the hallway doesn't continue, is what I mean.
As far as you can tell, no.
Okay.
Yeah. And to the left, you can see what appears to be a larger chamber.
Left is west?
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
And you can see that its walls there are plastered and painted, and evidence of carpeting can be seen in some of the corners, though the room itself is now a ruin. The floor is covered with litter, filth, and bones, and the walls are dirty and stained with great chunks of plaster pulled off and gouge marks everywhere below the 10-foot mark. a animalistic stench kind of wafts out of there. And in the center of the room, you can see another 8-foot long, another chain bolted to the floor, running to the south and out of sight.
Okay, so Hydra chained up in one room, something else chained up in the other room. Is the chain moving at all? The one that I can see, but can't see what it's attached to.
You do not see it moving, no.
Okay, must be asleep then. This door that I was unable to open, do I see a keyhole anywhere?
Yes.
Okay. Just like a regular keyhole.
It's not a regular looking keyhole. It looks like a cross. Like instead of just being like a round with a little tab at the bottom, it looks like instead like a cross symbol.
Interesting. So whatever key goes in here is like a plus sign.
Right.
Alright. What do you think, Veda? Alright then. Well, let's not go in either of those directions, because I don't think I can handle whatever's in there by myself. I'm going to go back down to the south end of the wide hallway, and I think I will... actually, seeing how this is laid out, I'm going to go back east to that, like, thinner hallway that goes north and see what's up there.
Okay.
Yeah, so the one in the picture directly above north.
All right, yeah, so you go back to that intersection. You can see the 10-foot wide hallway from that intersection going forward as far as you can see. Are you heading down it?
Yeah.
All right, you head down it, revealing immediately after that 60-foot limit of your dark vision, a 4-way intersection.
Oh, I don't have dark vision, I just have the light that Beta cast, which is, I think, 40 feet?
Oh, well, it's 40 and 40, right?
So 80, yeah.
Is it? I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see, light cantrip.
I'm back.
Finally.
Yeah, it's 20 and 20, so I can only see for 40.
Okay. Well, as you move forward 30 feet down the hallway.
With my 20/20 vision.
Mm-hmm.
But why am I so slow?
Dark
He
vision.
left.
I have dark vision. So
You have dark vision, I don't.
I thought I cast light. Didn't I
You
cast light?
did. That's what I'm using to see.
Oh, I can just cast dark vision on you.
I have to tell you though, when Beta casts light, she lights her eyes up, so she has 2 beams of light going forward. Like lights.
Okay, so I go up that hallway.
Okay. Which leads you to another 4-way intersection.
Alright, and...
To
Sorry,
the
continue.
right, you can see that the hall there goes 2, 4... Well, we'll say 60 feet since, you got people there with dark vision. Ending in a, having in a heavy barred gate. To the north, it continues straight ahead as far as you can see, as well as to the left, to the west.
Alright, what do we think?
I'm kind of feeling to the right here.
Alright, Gilbert, you weren't here, but we also found a room with a Hydra.
Yeah, the Hydra just stared at you while you were at that gate. It did not make a sound.
Probably knows that I kill hydras. The other hydra must have warned it somehow.
Mm-hmm. Could smell those hydra blood vials on me.
So this is a mega dungeon, huh? And this is only the bottom left half. There's like 2 other ways we could have gone.
Yeah, this is the labyrinth, man. This place is horrifying. We just ain't caught nothing horrifying yet. But they're here. Believe me, they're in this place.
Alright.
We may be using 5th edition rules, but this is a 1st edition dungeon, and I know what's in this motherfucker. Anyway, let's just continue. Go ahead, Gulak.
Alright, well, I think Arcturus said he wanted to go a certain way, didn't he? Left? West?
I proposed right.
Oh, east.
Alright, you walk up to this heavy metal gate. More like a portcullis. As you get closer through the gate, you can see a chamber with several pillars rising up ahead. The chamber is 30 feet across. Just on the other side of this portcullis, you see several skeletal figures dressed in what look to be tattered leather armor and other various adventuring equipment, backpack, rope, and such, torn asunder. It looks like by something sharp, while they were desperately clawing at this gate from the other side.
Mm-hmm. Is anybody else getting deja vu right now?
A little bit.
Turns out Underdark used the same map from the Demogorgon. He just, like, flipped it upside down.
I mean, I don't know how far he went in pulling from Temple of Elemental Evil, but he could have. I'm not going to go digging back in the chat to give myself clairvoyance, though. Well, I like this room with the columns. I bet there's something cool in here. Do we want to go check it out?
I'd like to investigate the skeletons from this side.
Okay, what are you trying to find out?
How they died.
Alright, make a medicine check. Well, based on the fact that all the damage is on their back and it looks like something cut through their backpacks and armor, you would see something with really sharp claws. From the angle that it looks like they were hit, it came from above.
Well, I see no signs of gnashing jaws, but I do see the signs of slashing claws, perhaps from above.
Very nice. Yeah, like some kind of big eagle or something trying to pick him up. Or maybe it did pick him up.
Oh, that's weird.
Or perhaps a sword spider.
Because back there, it was something gnawed on these bones. Some kind of little monster. Like I don't know what it was. And now we got claw marks. So what chews man claws?
I don't know if that was the bones. That seems like it might have happened when the person was alive.
No, the bones and the weapons and all of that were gnawed on.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this.
Oh.
I agree that definitely happened after the people died. But this, I think, might have been when they were alive.
That's a possibility.
It would be a very poor way to go.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Mm.
Under.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to pull out a pole.
Okay.
And a vial.
Okay.
I'm going to put the vial on the end of the pole and convert it to silver again.
Convert what to silver?
I'm going to use my transmutation magic to turn the glass into silver.
Ah, okay.
Just like back in the Sapphire Dragon's place.
Oh.
Somebody put a light on that. Like near the end so we can... so I can see.
Oh, you're using one of those, like, bridge and clear mirrors for looking at all this.
Okay, so you're just taking this pole with this silvered flask on it?
Mm-hmm.
Vial?
I'm trying to look up above the door.
Okay, make a perception check. Okay. You see that the pillars in the wall continue up into darkness, to the edge of the light.
Alright guys, it could just be because of the curved surface, but I'm not seeing anything up on the roof of that room. That being said, I can't actually see the roof of the room.
You all hear a woman's voice call out from the north of that room, sounding desperate, saying, "Help! Help! They're dead and I'm trapped! There's undead in here!"
I don't believe it.
I'm heading in there.
Inside!
You can make an insight check. Beta, though, you said you're heading in there. How are you heading in there? There's like this portcullis that's here.
Oh, well, then if there's a portcullis, I can't get through it. I'm going to wait until, never mind. Arturus, I was going to say I'd wait till he get his insight check, but he failed that, so,
You hear a woman's voice.
Beta. It's a trap.
Is that what you say to Beta? Beta stops.
Yes.
She doesn't go through the portcullis. She stops and looks at him. How do you know this is a trap?
Because it's an evil labyrinth. It's only going to be filled with traps.
They're gonna eat me!
Well, let's go take care of the trap.
I would like to shout back into the room. Oh yeah? If they're gonna eat you, what do you taste like?
Chicken.
You hear screaming.
Beta cast fly and
do it.
And no, she don't. She don't cast fly. She casts shield of faith
Oh god, don't do it, Beta.
and heads into the past. Tries to open the portcullis.
Make an athletics check.
Hey, good luck.
My athletics. Athletics. Oh my god.
10 copper. I will bet you 10 copper that this is a trap.
No, I'm not taking that. I believe you.
Okay, how about this? I'll bet you 10 copper that Beta's gonna get fucked up by something within
There you
24.
Sold.
Alright.
Alright.
There
So,
you go,
Beta, yeah, you grab the portcullis, kind of yank it up so that you can walk under it. There's nothing to stop from falling back down, though, once you let go.
I'm gonna look at the party. Come on! Is there a way off to the sides of the walls? Is there like a lever or a chain or something I can lock this portcullis up with?
You do not see one. What you do see is that this room, being 30 feet wide, continues north of you 10, 20, 30, 40 feet to a corner, and south 20 feet.
I can see that.
Open wooden doors to your south, and in the upper western corner you can see what appears to be 10 humanoid undead figures swarming what appears to be elvish woman in green robes, currently bleeding out on the ground. 2 dead harpies are on the ground to your right.
Beta's gonna yell, "It's not a trap!" But I can't let go of the portcullis because
and you guys should roll
these 2 idiots gotta get inside.
Alright.
Roll initiative.
Well, that's good. Beta goes last. That's good. That means I ain't gotta hold this thing open so you fuckers can get in.
Tira, are you joining us?
Tira.
I thought Turo was only in Monday.
I guess
so. Oh, he is only in Monday.
Tira, we're drafting you.
Hey, bro, that's not funny, man. I'm dreading that letter, man. I don't want to get that letter in the mail.
You're way too old to be drafted, mister. If they're drafting you, we're in a bad situation.
I'm 46.
Yeah,
That's the cutoff age for signing up for the military.
That's for enlisting. They don't draft people that old. Cutoff age for selective service is like somewhere.
It's like 30.
Yeah, 30.
Oh, good. Oh, good. That's
All right,
awesome.
Arctur, so what do? You heard the woman scream. You see Beta standing there holding the portcullis open, yelling it's not a trap while looking to the north.
I'm gonna lean in. What do I see?
You see 10 undead humanoids chewing on a dead woman.
Oh, she's dead now?
She died as Beta looked at her. And
Oh.
It
yelling,
wasn't
"It's
another
not a
harpy,
trap."
was it?
There are 2 dead harpies, like north and to the right, like in the dead center of the room that was hidden by some pillars before.
Well,
Get in here and kill these undead so I can close this portcullis.
What? No, just close the portcullis and stay.
yeah. Arctur's gonna like look around the corner. She's dead, Beta. I'm gonna lean back to the other side of the portcullis. Come on, get back in.
Really? I can bring her back to life. It's got to be within a minute. I can revivify and she will come back to life.
I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it'll take too long to kill these guys. Just close the gate.
Fine. I close the gate.
All right, let's see. They wouldn't. So yeah, they would start walking towards you, and you would just be able to close the gate before they get to you. They're undead. They're not that fast.
Still, Shay, we should have just. Oh, they're like low-level skeletons.
Nah, they're undead.
What do they look like?
Look at this.
Look at this.
There's 10 of them.
I done let the thing down now, guys. Fuck.
Yeah, I'd let that down.
I still say we should just blew them up, save the chick. Because my first turn, the first thing I was doing was casting Revivify. On my turn, I was casting Revivify.
Quit talking. Close the door.
As a toss spell, I was going to throw it in there, wake her up, get her out of there, and then kill the monsters. But no. Fuckers had to just close it in.
So, Beta, do you actually step back into the hallway and close the door?
Fuck!
That's not an answer.
I don't know. I'm thinking. Fuck! How big is the room? How high is the room?
You have dark vision, right?
Yes.
It looks to be 50 feet tall.
50 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Okay. How far is the chick from me?
She's in the upper left corner of the room. So that would be from you 10, 20, 30, 45 feet.
Fuck, I can't get through this turn. Man, I could if I action dashed, but then I need a bonus.
You would be dashing straight through this pack of undead, which are shambling their way towards you.
I'm not worried about them.
Okay.
But I was trying to... How many undead are there? 10, you said?
Yes, 10.
How far are they?
15 feet.
15 feet from me?
Yep.
Is it possible to get all 10 of them in a 10-foot cube?
That would catch 4 of them.
Okay. Then I am going to fuck. I am going from where I'm standing. How far is the chick from me? You said 45 feet?
Yes.
Okay, I have to move a little few feet forward. How far is it to the first guy?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay, I'm going to move 10 feet, and then I'm going to cast Revivify on the chick. Well, I mean, I could tell she just died, right?
She was screaming, and she was, like, still standing when you walked into the room, and then she died.
I'm going to cast Revivify on her as a toss, and then as a toss spell to get her up, and then I am going to heal her as a bonus action for let me see, what is my healing? I'm going to get her up to 1 hit point and then heal her for 13 more. And then I'm going to action surge and cast a spell at the closest one to me.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm going to start blasting.
All right. Yeah, you can see her shudder as she starts moving. You do have 300 gold of diamonds, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I bought all my stuff when I was in this first time I've cast this spell. So, yeah.
Yeah, you can see her kind of shudder on the ground there.
Does that hit both of them or no? Does that hit two of them?
That hits both of them, yes.
Okay. Since I'm using what I was doing is using a sorcery point to dual cast Guiding Bolt, and I am going to upcast it so that it hits both of them for... And that's radiant damage.
Okay, yeah, that bloodies both of them.
And I am done.
All right. You're still holding the gate open, right? Oh, no, you moved forward, so the gate is shut. All right, Arturus. Beta is inside the room, having let the portcullis fall closed. You hear the sound of combat inside.
Yeah. I'm going to peek my head through.
You can make out some undead shapes. It looks like those, ghouls moving south. And Beta slinging spells to the north.
Hypothetically, a 5-foot wide line, how many can I get?
4.
Zippity-zap! You're gonna get slapped! I'm gonna fire a lightning bolt.
All right.
It's a good thing there isn't a big hunk of metal in it.
That one stupid son of a bitch with an 18 passes for half.
Okay. So that bloodies all of them. Some of them looking to be real close to being dead. Anything else?
Yeah. I'm gonna blow the smoke off of my fingers.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Goulash.
All right. Does the lightning bolt appear to have, like, partially melted the portcullis or anything like that?
No, he shot through it, not at it.
Okay, good. I'm going to attempt to lift the portcullis so that I can go through it.
Make a strength athletics check. All right, you grab the portcullis and swing it up. You are now under it, holding it open.
Okay, I'm not even going to hold it open. I'm just going to swing it up far enough for me to get through and then drop it.
All right, you do so. A loud clang emanating from it.
All right. Do I still have my action after doing that?
Nope.
Damn it.
But you are inside the room.
Well, unfortunately, I lost my action. How far away are the ghouls?
15 feet from you.
Okay. I will... Oh, well, I would have raged before I did that because I had advantage, so that was the first thing I did. And then I will bite the inside of my cheek for 1 damage, which I resist. And... yeah, that's it.
Okay. The woman is going to reach into a satchel she has and is going to pull out a potion and drink it. She is still... she is no longer bloodied. And she is going to go behind a pillar. And be stealthy. Alright, the ghouls, having not noticed her be stealthy, are going to just surge forward. Let's see, 5 kind of swarming forward surrounding Beta and Goulash. 5 each are going to attack you guys.
Alright.
So, Beta. Does a 23 hit you?
No.
All right,
they all. Yep. They just bounce off of Beta's armor. Beep, beep, beep.
The other 5 go for Goulash. Does a 20 hit Goulash?
No.
All right. Beta, it is your turn.
I need all of them to make it. How many of them are around me? You said 5 in melee with me?
Technically 8 of them are in melee with you, but 3 of them were attacking Goulash instead of you.
Okay, then. How far are they off from me then?
They are in melee.
Okay. Well, then, how many would I hit if I... Okay, I'm casting Word of Radiance. You decide how many of your guys have to roll a con save.
What's the radius?
5 feet.
All right, that's 8. One pass.
Only one passed. The rest all failed.
Uh-huh.
It's 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
You poor creatures. How many of them fell? Any of them?
Well, let's see. One of the ones that you bloodied before looks to be on the verge of death now. The rest just look damaged.
Okay. Oh, what was that? An action or an act? What was that? I think it was an action.
Wait. These guys were damaged. 4. So 2 of them are.
Oh, cool. 2 of them. All right. That was an action. So... All right. I guess I'm done. I guess I'm done. Yes.
All right. Arcturus.
I poke my head through the bars. What do I see?
Physically you can't fit your head through the bars. But from the angle that you can get, you can see that the undead have swarmed all over Goulash and Beta. There was a burst of magical radiant energy. Some of the undead look to have been destroyed. You can still see Goulash and Beta are more or less surrounded.
How many could I get in a line?
With or without hitting party members?
While hitting Goulash.
While hitting Goulash, you could also get 3 enemies.
What about without hitting Goulash?
2 enemies.
No, you should hit Goulash. It'll be fine.
Goulash and Beta.
Don't hit Beta.
You would hit 3 enemies and Goulash and Beta.
Yeah, don't hit Beta. Beta will have to make a concentration. I mean, yeah, you could, but it's cool.
So I'd be hitting Goulash and 4 enemies. Okay.
Just to be clear, if you actively contribute to Beta getting his ass kicked, the bet is off. That's cheating.
I don't think you guys... I know I heard Underdark hear that, but okay, yeah, I'll just do Goulash and 3 enemies.
You can hit Beta. She doesn't care.
I fire another lightning bolt into the room.
Okay.
Oh, by the by, do I see the lady?
What's your passive perception?
19.
You can see... Yeah, she's hiding behind a pillar.
Is she in that line?
No.
Is it possible to get her in that line?
No.
Okay, good to know. I'll just get Goulash and 3 enemies.
Okay.
0 passes.
Is this a scene effect?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lightning bolt. Yes.
And lightning bolt is safe for half, right?
I wish that was a fail.
But it is a safe for half.
Yeah.
Which means I take no damage.
Fucking hell.
The lightning bounces off my shield.
Nice. The 3 ghouls are completely destroyed. Anything else, Arcturus?
Nope.
Goulash?
So what's left?
What's left are the 5 ghouls in front of you that have surrounded Beta.
Excellent. I'm going to get into melee with all of those ghouls if I'm not there already.
You can just step forward and be in melee with 2 of them.
Alright. That'll do for now.
Okay.
I don't know how much these guys have for health. So...
They appear injured but not yet bloodied.
Okay. We're going to make these reckless because there's more than one of them. And let's do the first one.
That hits.
All right. "12 slashing. Is it still up?"
It is still up, though it is now bloodied.
Okay. Another one.
Bite it in half!
That hits.
Another 10.
Looks to be on the verge of death.
All right, last one. Ooh, actually, you know what? Before we do this last one, let's have him make a wisdom save.
Okay.
He does not pass. He attacks his friend next to him.
Beta.
Not him. One of his friends.
Hey, he hits his friend.
Little did you know he had no friends.
Oh. All right, now the last one.
Hit. It dies.
And 10 more slashing. All right, that is going to be it for me.
Okay. The 4 remaining ghouls try to chew on Beta.
Okay.
No, actually, 2 of them are going to chew on you. The other 2 are going to go for Goulash. So, does a 24 hit Beta?
I can shield and no.
Okay, you shield. It bounces off. The other 2 go for Goulash. Does a 21 hit Goulash?
Oh, no.
Cool. Let's see. The woman... Beta, a bolt flies out from around that pillar into the back of the head of one of the ghouls you're fighting.
Sweet.
Killing it, and it drops to the floor.
Cool.
She's then going to move behind a different pillar. But she makes a little bit of noise that time. Everyone kind of knows where she is. All right, Beta.
Okay, you said 2 attacking me and 2 attacking Goulash, and she
Yes.
killed one, so there's only 1 left. I'm gonna raise up my stick and say, "You poor child," and then I'm gonna smite this thing.
Okay. Roll to hit. That's a hit.
"15 points of radiant damage."
And she's dead.
Okay, then I'm gonna turn towards the lady because these 2 things are. Yeah, Goulash is gonna make short work of these things. I'm gonna start heading towards the lady.
You are still in melee with them. They will get attacks of opportunity if you do.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, then I'm not. I'm just gonna. I attacked them, so I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
Okay, I'll wait. Let Goulash kill him.
All right. Arturus.
Finger gun, bang, bang, firebolt.
Roll to hit. Hit. All right. That one is bloodied. Anything else?
Nope.
Goulash.
All right, so is it just the lady left, or are there any guys left?
There are 2 ghouls in front of you left. One is bloodied, one is just injured.
And I don't see the lady.
What's your past perception?
Probably not enough. It's 13.
She's 2 pillars over to the right.
Oh, okay. Let's do the ghouls. Is one of them injured?
One of them's bloody.
The other is just injured.
Let's do the bloodied one.
Well, I mean, you think?
That hits.
9 slashing.
You tear it apart. It is dead.
Okay, now injured one.
Okay. That hits.
8 slashing.
It's bloodied.
I would like it to make a wisdom save. It does not succeed. Are these guys immune to psychic damage?
Nope.
Alright, then it takes 15 psychic.
Its head explodes, and it slumps to the ground.
And now I have an attack left to use on the lady hiding behind the pillar. So I will run over there and use it.
To be clear, you're running up to her and attacking her?
Yes.
Okay.
Why? What are you talking about? What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
She's on our side. She just killed one of them things.
Oh, I thought we were going to kill her too.
No!
So you run up to her already colored. She's like, "Oh, thank you for saving me."
Saved?
Oh my
Right,
god.
we're done now.
So you guys are out of initiative.
Alright. Hey, Beta, would you describe your current condition as wrecked?
Biden was never even hit.
I believe you owe me 10 copper, my friend.
I mean, they tried, but, you know, Beta's got...
He's still outside the room through the portcullis.
I'll stick my hand out through the bars.
I placed the 10 copper pieces in his hand.
I believe we're 3 for 3 now.
We are.
Need to stop betting on betting against Beta. Telling you, bitch is bad.
Actually, it's the first time I bet against Beta.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go.
I should just stop making bets with Goulash.
Yeah.
That may help. I'll go up to the lady.
Well, thank you for saving me. I thought it was done for there.
What? May I ask, what are you doing in this place?
Well, me and my friends had heard stories of the vast treasure held down here, and figured we could sneak our way in and get some of it.
I take it your friends did not make it.
No, the harpies got them, and then I shot the harpies, and then the undead came out of the doors. Fuck me, that was horrible.
Well, I think you've learned a valuable lesson, huh?
Next time, burn it down from the outside?
There we go. Now you're thinking.
Anyway, if you can be so kind as to open the portcullis,
Not a problem. Beta goes over and opens the door.
I'm just going to be on my way.
Inside check. Everything about her.
Okay, make an insight check.
Oh, shit. I spent... How many of these did I spend? 2.
I mean, you can tell that she's had a bit closer of a brush with death than she would like, and she would like to leave.
Out of curiosity, taking a quick glance over those harpies, what killed the harpies?
You can see a couple of bolts sticking out of them.
Are there any other obvious wounds?
make a perception check as she walks past you and starts heading up the way you guys came in. Actually, she came in the same way. So as you kind of look at them, you can see there's also a few scorch marks on them, like something hit them with fire.
Out of curiosity, what were your companions?
One was a dwarf fighter, the other a cleric of some god or other. He preached a lot, but I tuned him out every time.
That would make you the wizard.
Was he throwing around any fire?
Maybe? I don't know. I was more concerned with the doors flying open and, undead. Fucking hate those things.
Insight check.
Sure. She hates undead.
I meant like the not sure if her companion was using fire.
Okay. At this distance, because you got her, she was walking down a corridor away from you. Yeah, she doesn't sound entirely all that broken up by it.
I shoot her.
Roll initiative. You are not that fast.
Hey, under. I'm faster.
Alright, well, what do? Well, you say you shoot her with what?
Quick draw my finger gun. Firebolt.
Roll to hit. That hits. She goes from slightly injured to near death in one hit. Anything else?
How far is she from me?
Let's see. You're there, so that would be 10, 20. She is 30 feet from you.
I move up to her.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Alright. She, on her turn, grabs at her neck, revealing a necklace with some beads on it.
Oh, is she gonna blow me up?
She's going to hurl the entire necklace 20 feet behind you.
Oh, fuck!
So I need Goulash, Beta, and you to all make dexterity saving throws as a fireball explodes.
Reaction absorb elements.
Oh, what did I just come back to?
Arturus got real suspicious of the lady you guys saved, and so he shot her and then ran up to her. She pulled out a necklace off her neck and tossed it 20 feet behind Arturus, which will cause a fireball to explode, engulfing all three of you. So I need a dex save.
I get up to go to the bathroom for 1 minute. I come back and I hear reaction absorb elements.
That is how these things tend to go, yeah.
Hey, out of curiosity, how long did this take to happen after we were out of combat?
2 rounds.
Could I still be enraged for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm overly suspicious.
Oh wait, I don't even need to be enraged for the thing I'm using. And this is a fireball?
This is a fireball.
The fireball bounces off my shield.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love this feat.
Yep. And let's see. So Beta, you're going to take half. Arcturus failed and takes all of it.
As he
Absorb
deserves.
elements, though.
Indeed.
I do not deserve this. She is not on the level.
Huh?
She came down here with her friends, but apparently isn't overly concerned about them, had this necklace of fireballs, but then just didn't use it against the ghouls. Something's fishy about her. Also, wow, she rolled shit.
Yeah, you know, it is fishy. This is like something a character from a D&D first edition module would do.
So, yeah, the fireball explodes for 34 points of fire damage to Arcturus. Half of that, so 17 to Beta and Goulash. She isn't going to turn to the south, Arcturus, because she's at that intersection, and she's going to run. This will
The south is the way we
opportunity
came, right?
from you. Yeah, out the way you came.
I used my reaction to absorb elements. I can't hit her.
Okay, you see her run 30 feet, and then bonus action dash.
Stay safe.
And you see her run all the way to the end of your dark vision. Or light, or whatever the fuck you have.
Dark vision.
Okay.
Oh, you only have dark vision? I have light vision.
Alright, so Beta, are you doing anything?
Looking at Arcturus, confused. He needs to start explaining himself.
She's a bad guy.
How do you know?
The dead harpies. Apparently she did this with her friends. I don't see any bodies of her friends in that room.
There's 2 dead bodies that were at the portcullis.
Didn't you say that they were skeletons?
They had been rent to skeletons.
Oh, so they've still got like viscera and flesh hanging off them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you might have fucked up here.
This is not funny. Beta is not laughing. You need to explain it. You're about to get blasted. Seriously.
I did explain.
Well, shall we carry on?
I suppose
Are any of you going after her?
no.
No, she's not my type.
Alright, you guys are out of initiative again.
There was a part of me that's like, well, might as well finish the job.
Under, I had to take that. You set it up too well.
Huh?
Oh, no.
Seriously, though, guys, like, a lady down here didn't use the fireballs to save her friends. Her friends are all torn to ribbons.
Well, if she came down here, maybe she's just stupid.
Yeah, but apparently she didn't care about her friends. She called these people her friends, and then apparently doesn't give a crap about them.
Well, they seem to be
Something
dead.
Yeah, no one who just watched their friends die is that nonchalant about it.
They may not have been her friends. They may have been.
No one whose traveling companions have this happen to them is that calm about that.
Well, if you just hired them and they just got down in here.
If you bring hirelings into a dungeon and they get killed, why would you think anything other than, well, at least I don't have to pay them now?
Yeah, I don't know, Arcturus. You should talk to your ancestors and see what they think about that.
Yeah, that wasn't a cool move, bro. No. You just lost. Beta is no longer friendly towards you. You have flipped the card upside down. She is no longer nice to you. I'm sorry, that was a Persona reference.
Hold on. You're telling me that killing attempting to murder a single suspicious person does not measure up to trying to save a village twice?
Yes, but that
And
girl.
succeeding?
The girl did nothing. You were going to assault. This is before Beta got her new quest. See, Beta's done got a new quest since we got here. So
I'm telling you.
Beta
She's
knows.
up to something.
Well, she's up to running down that hallway. Probably going to get killed by whatever's down there.
Seriously, no good person is that chill about seeing that. I'm going to point to the companions who are apparently, torn to
Burned. Now.
Burned, previously torn to skeletons. No one is that calm about seeing that.
Wait, the bodies are burned?
Well, there was a fireball that exploded.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. I forgot she could.
I'm serious, by not going after her, we missed probably a terrible person.
You want to go after her? Be my guest.
No, she's run off for like 30 seconds now, maybe a whole minute. We got to be more suspicious of this place, though. It's full of evil. Evil likes to be sneaky.
Beta's just gonna snort and walk away from you, disgusted. You know, next time when you need a heal, it may not be there. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. When she starts healing people, you'll be the last one on the list.
All right. Well, you guys are standing in this pillared, arched room. The portcullis leading out to the hallway to the west. The open wooden doors to the north and south.
The portcullis that she came through, that we went in there and saved her with, those rooms off that portcullis, wasn't it?
Correct.
Maybe we should go in there and check those out. Because if she
Indeed.
didn't belong here, if she didn't, or if she had ulterior motives, one of those rooms could tell us.
Yeah, let's check it out.
So I go open the portcullis again.
Okay. You open the portcullis. Since there's no time pressure, we're not going to bother with the check. You guys can filter into the room. There is an obviously open wooden door. It opens into this pillared room to the south on the west wall. And you saw one earlier to the north also open. That one opened out of the room.
Which way, north or south? Let's go south.
All right.
Fine.
You go to the southern room. Inside this 30 by 20 foot room, you can see that it appears to be a dead end. No other exits out. The room reeks of carrion, and filth and bones litter the floor. Heaps of old cloth along the walls indicate where the occupants of this place once nested. Old garments hang from the pegs in the wall.
So this is probably where the undead came from. Yeah, they probably came out of this door. I'm not going to search through that gunk yet. I'm going to turn and head north, go to the north door and see what it is.
All right, yeah, you're looking there, revealing a 30 by 30 room. The place is littered with rags and bones. A broken chest open stands in the northwest corner. A door is in the west wall near the south corner.
Is the door open or closed?
The door is closed. Also, next to the chest, you can see the lower half of what appears to be another person. But they're missing from the pelvis up.
Can I tell what they are by just the lower torso?
Make a medicine check.
Okay.
Okay, so you walk over and you kind of start going through the cloth that's kind of kicking it aside as you see stuff, and you realize that you mistook it. It was not, in fact, a person that got cut in half, but was rather a gnome that got decapitated. It appears to have been wearing wizard robes.
So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. We had a gnome wizard, a dwarf fighter, and a cleric. And the girl that was running away was an archer.
Yes.
Aha! Mick's character has been traumatized again.
We just attacked the fucking starter party.
Uh-huh.
Fuck!
You don't know that. That's metagame.
Damn you, Gilbert! I knew something was off. That she wasn't bad. I knew the elf. You kept describing her, and I was like, I know that character. Which character is that? And it wasn't until the fucking gnome wizard that I put it together. Son of a bitch.
I stand by my choices. She seemed really sketch.
She was a level 1 adventurer. Maybe level 2.
A level 1 taking 19 points of damage? I think not.
Maybe not. They're not that high though. Not at this point of the module.
All I can say, man, is she seemed pretty suspicious.
Looks like it's an adventure. Can I deduce that that's what this was, an adventuring party, from the 3 different bodies, and the 4 of them that were here? Can I deduce that?
Yes, in fact, that would be a reasonable deduction, was that the chest was trapped, decapitated the gnome, the thief took the magic necklace. The chest is empty when you look, by the way. And then got overwhelmed by the undead.
Where the other 2 were fighting the
harpies.
The harpies, yeah. I knew that. See, I knew. Oh, man. It's been so long since I played that shit. I didn't realize it until... Oh, damn it. Well, okay. So...
Wait. This is first edition party, right?
Yes, that's what this is. First edition party, yes.
So they were pretty evil back then, okay.
No, they weren't evil. No. It was real specific on good and evil in first edition. Everybody had a god that they worshipped, and it couldn't be an evil god because you knew all the evil gods, and if you had that, you were fucked.
Okay. I'm gonna poke around the cleric's corpse. What kind of holy symbol?
The fighter and the cleric's corpse and their equipment has been burned beyond recognition.
Mm-hmm. This cleric doesn't have a holy symbol. By that logic, he must be evil.
By that logic, you burned him to he was burned to a crisp. Everything burned up. It's on torch. You're fucked up. Own this. This is your fuck up. You.
Look, I see a room of dead people and a lady that left who apparently felt no pity for her dead allies. That is clearly a bad person.
Because they just came together. This is the first adventure go on together.
Mm-hmm. We don't know that. We don't know anything about these people. They're all
And
dead.
we don't know that, but I know that. Beta doesn't know, but I know. And it's hard to keep that shit from Beta, because,
I'm pretty sure she was evil.
I'm pretty sure you were wrong.
She didn't even use the fireball necklace to save her allies.
Okay, that's because in first edition, everything is real stereotypical. You know? The rogue values self-preservation and treasure over comrades. You know, it's...
That sounds pretty evil to me.
I mean, the rogue was always the one that walked the edge, you know?
Uh-huh. Yeah, but I'm the bad guy here, huh?
Like, he wouldn't steal from the party, but he would palm treasure when he got it out of the chest. You know? He'd give the party some, but he'd palm a little.
Probably leave her allies to die horribly at the hands of undead if it means saving the treasure.
If looks like they can't survive, I'm out.
I didn't commit any ill actions there. I killed a person who left their companions for dead. Well, attempted to.
No, she was leaving when they were dead. Got jumped by undead. So...
That just means they got her companions first and she couldn't get out of the room. That doesn't change what she did.
You were wrong. You were wrong! You were wrong! You were wrong!
You can't prove that.
Not in game, no, but Beta really has just yeah, you really, the more she discovers about these people and that girl that ran off, the more she hates your idea that she was evil.
Anyway, want to continue?
Anyway, let's keep going.
You know what upsets me about this is there isn't even one bite taken out of those perfectly good harpies, and now they're not fresh anymore.
Wait, how long are they dead?
About 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It ain't been that long.
Seriously,
Less than that. It's been like 2 minutes or so.
Oh, shit.
Did they get hit by the fire at all?
No.
Alright, good. They're still fresh. Goulash immediately begins eating them.
Okay.
Actually, as we're exploring, I'd like to have like one of them slung over my shoulder, and I'll just be eating the other one as we go.
So, they didn't come in the same way we did. This is one of the treasures on the way out, probably. Because there's another door further down that's, well, no. They probably walked in here first while they were fighting the... While the two of them were fighting the harpies, the cleric and the archer and the thief came in here to loot the chest, got where the mage died. Then the thief went back out to find the other two dead, killed the harpies, and then the undead jumped her. Is that pretty much what happened?
You don't know.
I mean,
dead men tell no tales.
Okay, let me see how I want to say this. Okay, from the way the way everything is set up, could I deduce that that's what happened?
What you would be able to tell for sure is the apparent fighter and cleric were at the portcullis trying to get it open when they were attacked by the harpies and were killed by harpy claws. The gnome appears to have been decapitated when it opened the chest, which is empty in this room. The lady you saw had the necklace on and a hand crossbow, and she was in the northwestern corner of the room, being pushed into that by the undead. So that would indicate the undead primarily came from the south. The rest of it is entirely up to you to put together.
Okay, yeah, I figured out the undead came from the south because that's the room with the bodies and the gore, and that I didn't check. I just that's I assume that's where the undead came from, because that's where the bodies were hung up on the walls, and they probably fell and decayed and corroded and got evil and of the place and came back. But or the wizard that lives here or whatever. And that's where they came from. So apparently they came in. The portcullis was closed when the harpies jumped them. They died. The other two got through the door, killed. She turned around to get back out, ran into the undead, trying to sneak out past the harpies, or killed the harpies and was trying to get out and caught the undead. Okay.
So what do you guys do?
Have we been through that door to the north yet? The one?
No, not in the treasure chest room. Yeah, no.
Well, I'll be tucking into my snack as we go. We can check out what's in there.
All right, yeah, we're gonna go up there and check out what's in there.
All right, well, the door to the west is a wooden door, closed.
Beta will open it.
All right, you open it, revealing a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long antechamber headed south. The southern wall, you can see another closed wooden door. The walls of this room are plastered and covered with obscene paintings. The remains of upholstered furnishings, a couch and 4 chairs are still in the room. Some old and battered pewter dishes are heaped upon a small table.
To be clear, that door we went through is the one leading to the west out of that top square room.
Yes.
Okay, and then it goes to the south, and there's
Yes.
another door.
Yes.
Okay. I hope there's room for all this. I'm not 100% sure if there is.
10-foot wide antechamber.
Right.
Is there any doors in it or nothing?
Yeah, there's a door in the southern wall.
I'm gonna go over to it and open it up.
Okay. You fling the door open.
Okay. For some reason, I imagined that room being way longer.
No. All right, revealing a 20 by 20 chamber. The walls are plastered and painted with scenes of an evil nature, featuring the earth principles. The rotting remains of a large bed, 2 couches, and several carved chairs, now broken, show that this room was once a comfortable place. The whole room reeks horribly. Bones are tossed here and there, and a skull is laying on the floor near the south wall. No exits are visible.
Alright, I'm going to check that out if you want. I'm going to finish my meal.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to the skull.
Uh-huh.
Can I tell it? I'm gonna look out and pick it up. Can I tell anything about it? Is it human?
Make a medicine check as you pick it up to see if it's human. And it is human, as it bursts into green flame, laughing maniacally in your face. Roll initiative.
Oh, damn it. I swallow the mouthful that I'm working on and drop the rest of my food.
So am I holding the thing, or is it floating and right in front of me?
Like you were holding it, examining it, so you weren't you didn't have like a super firm grip, and then burst into flames and started floating on its own, laughing maniacally in your face.
Okay. All right.
Now the question is, Betas, do you have the alert feed or something?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. Then you are not surprised, as this thing laughingly says, "Gotcha, bitch."
Bonus action, Misty Step. I'm going to Misty Step 10 feet away, turn, and fire.
To be clear, are you missing like 10 feet to the door where Goulash and Arturus are?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn and fire.
Roll to hit. That's a crit.
I'm a guiding bolt, max level, because why not? So, give me a second. I think I blew him up. Let me see. 5, 6, 66, 26. Okay. I hit with 47 points of radiant damage.
All right, the skull is severely damaged and looks to be near death. Anything else?
You know what? Oh no, we haven't taken a rest. No, I can't do it. No, I'm done.
All right.
I thought I had an action surge, but we ain't rested yet.
It's gonna cast a spell. Still laughing. And
1 second.
Go ahead.
I go, haha, got you, bitch, and I counterspell.
All right. The spell fizzles.
Does the skull stop laughing when he realizes he's fucked?
Yes. And then it's going to fly right up to Arturus, putting him right between all three of you. Goulash, your turn. He's just staring down at Goulash. Or staring at Arturus, like I am so disappointed in you.
Alright. How far away is it?
It is 5 feet from you. It is in melee.
Okay. And it's been its turn, so... Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to rage anyway.
Okay.
It's 5 feet from me?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think this thing can be knocked prone, because it's a floating skull. Yeah, I'm going to attack it with my claws after I rage.
Alright, roll to hit.
Alright, these are going to be reckless.
Okay. Those all hit.
.33 magical slash.
All right, yeah, your claws leap out at it. You bounce it off the wall like a racquetball, and the skull clatters to the floor, the flame having gone out. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, can I see the pain elemental it came from? No, I think I'm dead.
All right, Arturus, do you do anything?
Wait, what's up with the skull?
Looks like it's been killed. There are no other apparent enemies.
I don't like the word apparent there.
I would like to Arcana check it.
Okay, make an Arcana check. As you kind of turn the skull over and looking at it and such. All right, yeah. Underneath it, on the inside of the skull, like right at the top of the brain case, you see what appears to be runes, written in Abyssal. Do you speak Abyssal, or read it?
No.
Okay, but they are obviously magic runes.
Comprehend languages.
Okay, you're still in initiative. So, what's the casting time for comprehend languages?
10 minutes or an action.
Which are you preferring to do?
An action.
Okay. So, you comprehend languages. The runes say, I prepared explosive runes 3 mornings ago. And then it explodes. And I need dex saves from all 3 of you.
Is this a scene attack? Effect?
Yes.
Okay.
You spent a spell slot to blow yourself up!
Beta, I also need a dex save from you. You're in the radius. Alright, cool. So, you guys all passed and will take half damage.
Or no damage.
Of 23 fire damage.
Ow.
I block all of it with my shield.
The skull has been disintegrated. And you guys are now out of initiative.
That might be the best use of I prepared explosive runes this morning that we've had yet.
Agreed.
I don't know how that got there, but it's too perfect. Like, it serves no purpose other than to fuck over the person who kills you.
Yeah. Because Gilbert picked it up, and then he wasted a spell slot to quick cast fucking and blowed himself. That was a good one, Hunter. That was beautiful. Oh my god. Genius level trap. Beautiful. Isn't that straight out of the module?
Oh, I'm not writing this straight out of the module. It's mostly out of the module, but there's some special tweaks in it, given one is that the module is not written for level 13 characters.
That's very true.
And 2, it certainly wasn't written for people who weren't from Greyhawk.
That's true too.
No, actually the module, according to the module, by the time you guys get to the temple, you should only be like level 7.
Yeah, we were way over level for anything in here. That's why you almost killed the poor... I ain't gonna let that go.
I thought she was suspicious, given the information I had.
Good, like kill Imperial. I'll tease you about that because that wasn't bad. This one was a legit fuck up. You shot that poor girl for no reason.
Okay. I will admit I fucked up by shooting her. She lived. That being said,
we probably can never go back to that town again. You realize this, right? If we come out of here, that town is probably looking for us. Or at least you.
Look, there was a simple misunderstanding, given the context and the information I had available at the time. I thought that she had, caused the death of her companions. I was, in fact, incorrect.
Well, at least she did live. You're a hell of a shot, At least you didn't kill her.
Exactly. She's not dead. We can apologize to her later.
Left. 2 hit points.
She'll be fine.
You find her dead body at the entrance of the temple.
I know, right?
And fell.
The firebolt wound became infected. She died 2 days later.
No, it won't be that, but when we get to a later area of the dungeon, she'll invade, and then if you kill her and reload the area, there'll be a corpse earlier on with her armor set on it.
Alright, so I think we can all chalk this up to a valuable lesson in trusting strangers in a dungeon. And that maybe they're not all out to get us.
You know, if she gets out, you know how the story's gonna go. She's gonna tell everyone that the entire party killed all of her party.
Pitchforks and torches.
Alright, let's...
You're working for the elemental evil now.
We're out of a niche and killed the skull, and I'm assuming there's a trap door in this room somewhere. Could we rest a little bit?
Well, I mean, you all. Are you all going to take rest here?
This is a sealable room. We could lock the room and rest right here. How long has it been since we left town? Because we hadn't had a long rest yet.
It's about that time. You know, there's no sun out or anything, so you can't tell for sure. But, you know,
Speaking of which,
you guys would feel that it's pretty late.
then you'd have to let me know when dawn is.
Mm-hmm. If there is a dawn.
Okay. Oh.
So what do you
yeah, taking a long rest. We're going to close that door that we came in here in that room. So this room is sealable with that one entrance. And Beta doesn't need to sleep. She can sit right here and watch that door. And, yeah, we could rest.
Okay.
What y'all think of that? What, Arcturus?
Think of what?
Taking a long rest?
Mm.
In this room here we're in, since it's about that time, we can seal that door. That'd be the only entrance into this room.
Yeah.
Beta could sit guard, being she doesn't sleep.
No fucking way, Under.
What?
That's the Siblix room.
You looking it up now?
Underdark's just reusing the map.
I mean, so? Is that why? Does it bother you?
Oh, no. I just... No, it doesn't bother me. I just find it funny.
I mean, I don't blame him. Hell, we had some...
It's a good map.
I monsters and things inside the room.
Yeah, no. I was staring at this map for a few moments, and I realized that big square room, that was the Siblix room. There was a Hydra, I remember at some point around here, and then in one of these rooms were those like Iron Legion ghouls, the ones that we fought outside the pass.
Hmm. Alright, so do we want to go back and fight the Hydra?
No, let's hang out in this room.
We're gonna take a long rest.
Wait. How long have we been adventuring?
About 8 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, let me finish my meal.
Yeah, it's my time for a long rest. Yeah, I have to for that.
Otherwise, I was about to say I have most of my my spell slots.
Well, Beta's burned most of hers, so she needs a long rest.
I think it's about time anyway.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Right.
How long does it take me to, like, pick these two harpies mostly clean?
How picky are you being?
I mean, I'm not going, like, full, plate of ribs treatment on them, because a lot of the stuff on there is probably not great. Like, I'm not eating the gristle and the tendons.
Probably
and
a half
stuff.
hour then.
Yeah, okay. Mostly just getting like all of the nice muscle and the organs. That's the good stuff.
I swear to God, you're making me hungry now.
You're making me. Am I making you hungry for people?
No, for chicken.
Oh.
Under? So there's 3 doors, right?
No, the dungeon contains many doors.
I mean, like, if we're going into the Siblix room, there's 3 doors beyond that, right?
There is no Siblix room. I don't know which room you're talking about.
The square one.
We're already out of that room. We're down further.
The square room. So the one that you just entered that you fought the Flaming Skull in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's 3 doors outside of that, right?
No,
there's only one
door.
room.
I mean, 3, like, okay, there's the pillar room. We had to go through a door into a big square room, then through another door into a small hallway, and then through another door into the other square room where we fought the Flaming Skull.
Correct.
Alright. Do all 3 of those door frames have doors, right?
Yes.
I would like to take a piton and stick it under the door as a doorstop.
Which one? Which door?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, start from there and come all the way back here?
Let's stay in the big square room. That one doesn't have anything gross in it.
What's gross in the smaller square room?
The smaller square room in the bottom left smells disgusting.
What about the room we're standing in with the only one door?
That one is the one that smells disgusting.
Yeah, it reeks horribly. There are bones tossed here and there.
I'm gonna pull down my mask for a second. Oh God, that does stink. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's just stay in the top right room. Nothing's going to come from there anyway. It's a dead end.
They're not understanding what they're talking about by it smells bad, follows them out.
Oh, wait, I remember this room. This is the series of rooms that looks like a guy sleeping with a really strangely shaped erection. I remember pointing this out the first time.
Yes, and then led to a diatribe about, how all of my maps seem to have penises in them.
Yeah, but this one is like, you can totally see it.
That conversation, yeah!
Oh, I can see it, yeah. This is why this channel had to be listed as SFW.
It's just...
I was like, oh, can we get back to the game? And we just kept saying, yeah, but, which dick hole
let's take a long rest
now?
in the big square room at the top.
I don't.
That started the whole thing with Gilbert drawing.
All right.
So you guys go to the big room and you start your sleep. What's your rest? What's your watch order?
Our selection order is...
Arcturus!
Type it out, put it in the chat.
Beta got a chair, turned it towards the door, and sat down. Watch over.
I guess I'll go third. And then Beta will go fourth.
That's where Beta's sitting all night. Because she doesn't sleep, so she's just going to stare at that door. She has the alert feat, so nobody's going to surprise her. So,
Okay.
There's a pit under that door, right?
Yep. Ha. Okay. Okay. So, your night passes without incident. You guys have had a successful long rest. Dawn has come.
I can't believe I remembered that. It's been so long.
alright, boys, let's go back to the exploration.
Okay. Do we want to go see the room with the hybrid?
Yar har.
Alright.
You son of a bitch.
What?
No.
Look, guys, we'll get home eventually. If things go sideways here, I'll just send us into another plane of existence.
I mean, ain't that what... That's how we got here. You Septimus, you're fucking around with time. Hey, no!
Are you saying you prefer to die?
We have no idea where we are. Beta is so far from accomplishing her goals now.
Okay, so where are you guys going? What are you doing?
The Hydra room.
Okay, so you guys go back out into the pillar room, past the portcullis, south and west down the painted hallway, then north through the extra wide hallway. As you get to the end of that hallway, you see these great bronze gates. The surface of them covered with bas relief of gargoyles, demons, and other evil creatures. Corridors go to the left and to the right. To the left, it looks to go to a square-ish room, a chain set to the middle of it, leading off to the south and out of sight. You don't hear anything coming from that room. To the right, you see a round room. The middle of it, you see a chain running to a hydra with 5 heads standing at the middle of this room, looking at you as you stand in front of these bronze gates. So, you are back here. The hydra is in the round room to the right. It is just staring at you guys, silently, judging.
So do you want to fight the Hydra?
All right, guys. I'm proficiency. I am proficient in alchemy, and I have Hydra blood. Who wants to see if I can distill an aphrodisiac or I don't know, something?
Who's going to try to seduce the Hydra?
Goulash.
I'm trying to do what now?
Would you like to try to seduce the Hydra?
Beta can do it. Beta's got a persuasion of 15.
Of course. Cold and emotionless reptile meets cold and emotionless machine. Truly a romance for the ages.
Alright, well, go get him, Tiger.
So what are you doing?
I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing?
It sounds like you're going to go seduce the Hydra.
Do what? Move? What am I doing?
Actually, am I able to recognize the species of Hydra?
Make a survival check. Dude, it's Hydra.
Oh, it must be a Lernian Hydra.
Yeah, it's a big snake.
All Hydras are Lernian Hydras.
Yeah, unless he dropped out.
Okay. So does it have the same skin patterns as the one I'm wearing?
No, this one looks different. This one has primarily green coloration that seems to fade to blue at its feet and heads.
What color is mine?
Brown.
Given that this thing is more brightly colored, it must be a male of the species. Its varying colors meant to attract a mate. How big are its heads?
Big enough. They're like.
I'm trying to figure out the scale of the creature.
It is a huge creature.
If the heads were their own creatures, what size would they be?
They would probably be medium-sized creatures if you include part of the neck.
Oh, damn. Okay, so this head, like if its jaw were to open up, it could...
It could bite. It
Like-
could eat you in one bite. Think of the
Okay.
T-Rex from Jurassic Park. It's got 5 of those heads.
Are those bigger than the Hydra that we fought earlier?
It is.
Well, it is chained up.
Well, is there a door between us and it?
No, just an open hallway. And it's just staring at you with all 5 of its heads.
It is chained up.
It is chained up. An iron chain goes to a manacle around its front left claw.
Oh, so we can go the other way and check out the other hallway and then come back. And you'll see.
Might be good to
Wait,
know.
wait. There might be a way past this thing.
No, I bet you Chain's got that whole room covered, and then he's got his breath attack, so yeah.
Breath attack?
Hydras don't have breath weapons?
No.
Oh.
I thought they could like breathe acid or something.
Nope. What's the distance to it?
From you to them... Let's see here. It'd be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet.
Alright. I'm just gonna, wiggle my fingers, make some arcane gestures, and this cold-blooded reptile is gonna be feeling kind of lethargic. I'm casting slow.
Okay. That's a wisdom save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this is perfect. We can buff before we go in.
That fails.
Okay. It doesn't appear to be any more lethargic, though its blinks seem to be taking twice as long.
Goulash, get going!
To do what?
We're gonna kill it!
Oh, alright. I rush in, and I
Roll
rage on the
initiative.
way in.
Shit. Does slow do anything to ability checks?
Checking. Its speed is halved, -2 to AC
Doesn't look like it.
and Dex. Yeah, nothing to do ability checks.
Not that it matters. Alright, well, Beta, Goulash is rushing in.
Beta is going to blast it!
Roll to hit.
Did that hit?
That is 3 hits, one of which is a crit.
.28 points of force damage.
Alrighty. One of the heads dies.
Oh. And as a bonus action, I am going to cast Sanctuary on Goulash.
I don't know why you're doing that, but okay.
Because they go before you do. And you're running into melee with them.
No, they don't. I go first. Look at the initiative.
Oh, well then cancel that. I'm not going to cast that on him then.
Okay.
I'm just going to end my turn. Yeah.
Alrighty, Goulash.
Alright. I believe I already raged before I started running.
Uh-huh.
And Yeah, with my movement, can I make it into melee?
Yes, you can.
All right. I'm going to attempt to knock the Hydra prone.
Okay. That's a contested athletics.
Contested athletics or acrobatics?
It's
I think
bigger
I
than
will.
you. Why do you have advantage?
I have advantage because I'm in rage.
Right, but you
Oh,
have
should
disadvantage
I,
because it's bigger than you. Should have been
That's
flat.
right.
Doesn't matter
Okay.
because the 14 was your first roll, so it's still a 28, and it is knocked prone.
All right, cool. Advantage.
Yep. Three hits.
Thank goodness for advantage. All right, 30 magical slashing, and I need it to make a wisdom save.
Hold on.
Hopefully it's not as wise as its predecessor.
It is not, as you kill another one of its heads.
Cool. 13 psychic damage.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Arcturus?
Well, disintegrate. Wait, how fucked up does it look?
It is injured.
Disintegrate.
Stand by.
Dexterity saving throw, -2.
Mm-hmm.
Disintegrate. What was that? Is that a psychic attack, Goulash?
Oh, that's the pain of getting your ass kicked so hard.
Wow. I am really glad I slowed that guy. That would have passed, I would have missed.
That would have sucked.
That would have been deeply annoying.
Yeah, but I believe you hit him.
Oh my dear God!
It is badly bloodied, as another head dies. 2 heads remain. Anything else?
That's it. That's my turn.
All right, 2 heads. Well, one of them is going to go and try and bite Goulash. Well, first it's going to stand up. No, wait, it's slowed. Only gets 1 attack. Fuck it. It's going to look right at you, Arcturus. It did not like that.
Did it stand up?
It did stand up, yes.
Okay.
Would the real Hydra please stand up?
It then
Please
opens
stand
its
up.
mouth, and its tongue lashes out 50
Fuck.
feet to hit you.
Ooh.
Making
He's gonna
the
laugh
Yoshi
at you.
sound.
Oh, it'll suck you right in.
I'm in danger!
The tongue sticks to you, and you are now grappled and restrained. It then goes taut, and you are being reeled in directly to its mouth. You are in its mouth, but it does not have a second attack to bite you with. At the end of its turn, 6 heads emerge.
Ooh.
It now has 8 heads.
Is it still, like, bloodied like it was before?
It is still bloodied. It is still slow. You then hear thudding coming from the south, where a hallway is.
Uh-oh.
And though he uses his whole turn to get here as he runs into the room, this guy shows up.
Oh, let's not do it again. I'm issuing a moratorium.
I don't have any. Yes, I do. Never scratch that.
And Beta, it is your turn.
For a second, I thought that that guy who took the Rod of Lordly Might was going to show up.
That would be fun.
Yes,
the Lord
yes.
of Rodly Might.
Yes, Vingramok.
Yeah, Vingramok, the Lord of Rodly Might.
Well, Beta, what do you do?
Beta is going to walk up to the big troll.
The troll is 50, 60, 70 feet away from you.
Okay, well, oh yeah, I am. I'm going to turn and I am going to blast the troll.
Oh, it's a troll. It's not the other thing.
Hey guys, I just realized something. If this is the same area as what we encountered in FFAM, does that mean that FFAM occurred after this point in linear time and that Greyhawk has been consumed by the Abyss?
No, FFAN was a prequel to Greyhawk.
But this place was in the Abyss.
Yeah, it got out, don't worry.
That misses.
I'm going to action surge and shoot at it again.
Alright, roll to hit. Hit.
$22 points of radiant damage.
Alright, yeah, you blast him.
And that's it.
Okay. Goulash, your turn.
Alright. I am going to attempt to free Arcturus by cleaving through the head.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I am going to attempt to free Arcturus by cleaving through the neck of the head that bit him.
Alright, well, roll to hit.
I will, but first I'm going to roll to prone.
Okay.
At flat roll.
He falls prone.
Alright.
Holy shit, he just kicked that big bastard on his ass.
Those hit.
Damn.
$25 magical damage.
Alrighty.
Do I succeed in cleaving through the neck?
Yes, the head is severed.
Cool. Targeting a different head, because it's the same creature, I need it to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
That almost passed. $14 psychic.
Alrighty. Anything else?
And, yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, Arcturus. You are still grappled and restrained, though the head is clamped on you is not animate. You are stuck to the sticky tongue. What do you do?
Just to be clear, the head's dead, right?
Yes, the head has been severed.
It's laying on the ground.
It's laying on the ground with you in its mouth.
He just gets up with the detached head still stuck to him and starts running around.
Yeah. My legs are sticking out the bottom and the blood stump is up in the air. Well, I'm going to Misty Step myself back towards the door.
Okay. You Misty Step yourself back towards the door.
Brushing myself off as I walk, 60 feet away?
You have 60 feet of movement speed? Or you're saying you're moving a 30 more for a total of 60?
30 more for a total of 60.
Okay. Yeah, that puts you back in front of the bronze gates.
I'm gonna get all my finger gun.
Uh-huh.
Now, there's a troll in here, right?
You can't see the troll anymore. You lost line of
Okay.
sight when you went that far.
But I can see that big meaty Hydra, right?
Oh, yeah. 7 heads.
Firebolt. I cock my staff and pull the trigger.
Okay, roll to hit. That hits, as you hear the troll yelling out, "No!"
That should be a disadvantage, unfortunately.
Why?
It's prone.
Oh, it is prone. It's big enough, I don't care.
Alright.
Because this is going to be funny.
Did we just kill this guy's pet?
Yes, except this particular Hydra is highly flammable. That was exceptionally effective against it. The Hydra dies. And ignites. The entire room is basically a furnace at this point, and I need Constitution saving throws from Beta and Goulash and the troll.
No.
The troll's gonna hate
No dodging this one.
Yeah, it wasn't the no of my pet, it was the no of, oh shit, you're gonna kill us all.
All these thin hallways, not a good combination.
Would it really be me making a choice if I
I'm gonna
anybody unintentionally?
What was that, Beta, you were saying?
I'm gonna favor the gods that, because I believe that's a fail. I'm gonna add a 2d4 to that.
Okay, roll it.
So it's a 19 instead of 12. All right, cool.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Goulash is the only one that passed. He passes for half damage. As the room begins, the stone itself begins glowing from the heat coming off this burning Hydra corpse. Beta and the troll take 67 points of fire damage and gain 2 levels of exhaustion. Goulash, you take half of that and 1 level of exhaustion. The troll is vaporized by this.
Yeah, problem took care of itself.
All according to plan?
Beta is going to walk out of the room, walk up, and pet Arcturus on the back.
Not to say buzzkill, but if Beta has 2 levels of exhaustion, isn't her speed halved?
Yeah, but she was already pretty close to you. She was just at the entrance. To
Okay. Okay, thank God.
Goulash is the one you gotta worry
gonna
about.
pat him on the back. Now remember, Beta is made of metal.
Wait, what do you gotta worry about me?
Oh, it's true you pass, so you only have 1 level of exhaustion. So you're not going to be in there with this burning Hydra another turn.
We're still in this?
Yes.
Okay.
Until you get out of the trap area.
Beta comes out, walks over, and pats Arcturus on the back. Please tell me I can do some burn damage.
Yeah. Yeah, Arcturus, you're going to feel this singeing burn coming through your back. I need a con save from you.
Beta's probably a little reddish colored. You got
She's
that
glowing slightly. Alright, you take that. You take 1 point of fire damage.
Beta, please take your hand off my back. You're burning my very nice Hydra leather poncho.
Beta's gonna walk away again. No, yes. I gotta go heal myself. Fuck, I got 2 levels of exhaustion. Holy shit balls.
Hey, Beta. We might need you by the door for goulash. I'm going to point back inside.
What the hell are you talking about? You gotta run away is what you gotta do.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Goulash, coming to you then inside this, now a furnace.
Do I get anything for starting my turn in here?
No.
Okay. Well, let's not end my turn in here. My movement speed is not halved.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move my... I'm gonna move my 40 feet out of here.
Alright, that puts you outside the danger zone, just in the very warm corridor out there now. With an orange glow coming from within that room. The smoldering corpse of the Hydra still leaking tons of heat.
Are we out of initiative?
Now you are out of initiative.
I'm going to close those bronze doors.
They're already closed. You guys went to the right, into the round room.
Ah, okay.
That's where the Hydra was.
I guess we'll have to
That
wait for that
was-
to burn itself up.
That was unexpected.
Very.
I will have to keep that in mind. The hydras, wherever we are combustible. Huh.
Or at least that kind is.
You hear like popping in the other room.
It's the, well, now we know what Hydra is short for.
What's that?
Hydrogen.
Well, I believe I gotta sit down. Because, yeah.
Yeah, take a load off your feet there. You look terrible.
Fuck, we've just finished a long rest and I need another one. Holy fuck.
Can't you heal that?
I'm not high enough level to heal. I need greater restoration for that. I only have lesser. I mean, the wounds I can heal, but all the fucking other stuff can't be. I can't get rid of exhaustion yet.
You're saying there's some wounds that you can't heal?
Well, I can't get rid of the exhaustion. I can cure I can heal all our wounds, but I can't cure the exhaustion yet. I ain't high enough level yet.
Well, at least we took care of the troll.
One more level and I'll be able to. No, 2 more levels. I have to get 5th level.
Yeah, that exhaustion is going to suck for me.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, what's your next?
So in the left room, you can see that there is a creature now looking at you, also changed to the center of that room. It appears to be a quadrupedal animal, the body of a bear and the head of an owl.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like this. And it's just kind of sitting there looking at you guys.
An owl bear!
Wait, hold on.
It was attracted by the noise.
Ah. Wait, in the Hydra room?
Yeah, it's right across the hallway from you. Like, it's in that room to the left of the doors. You guys were fighting in that circular room to the right of the doors.
Oh, left. Oh, okay, sorry. Is the fire still burning to the right?
Yes.
So we're fighting this owl bear. Holy fuck.
Look, mister, we're not level 1 or level 2. And Cece's not here for Underdark to kill.
You can see there's a manacle on one of its paws, chaining it to the center of that room.
Oh, well. Okay, yeah.
You said manacle. I heard monocle for a second, and I was like, oh, it's a fancy hat out there.
It's Sir Albert.
Sir Barrington.
Sir Aurelius Bear. You sound like you're
I gotta keep healing, so I'm gonna take a short rest. If you don't mind.
By all means, let's do so.
So you guys are just going to sit down in front of this bronze door, staring at the owlbear?
Yeah.
The hot heat wafting out of that furnace to the left?
Yeah. Letting that creature know that we're coming in that room next. I'm trying to stare him down.
It's just an owlbear.
I'm trying to stare that owlbear down. As Beta slowly cools off, she sits down and she slowly cools off. Can I make an intimidation check?
Sure. Make an intimidation check.
Did it destroy my habit? My nun's robe. You know, my nun's robe was redone when we got to town. I haven't had anything happen to it. Is it destroyed?
It is not destroyed. It's just a little singed.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You know, like when you pull it out, you can see like a burn mark, like it's discolored threads like everywhere it was touching you, but the parts that were hanging loose are still okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna make a intimidation check.
Sure, make an intimidation check. The owlbear pads off to the south of the room, out of sight. You see the chain go taut. A few minutes go by. And then you hear it cry out down to the south.
Can I gain the personality trait, can stare down an owlbear without flinching?
Sure. Because you literally just did that. As it continues making noise in its room.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast a heal spell on myself to get me back up to. I mean, damn, that about killed me. Hell.
Falling unconscious in that room would have been bad.
Yes, I know. Yes, the permanent one. Yeah.
So yeah, you cast some healing spells on yourself, and then you guys just sit there for an hour. The owlbear making noises in the room to the right, or in the room to the west. You hear more noises from that room to the west, indistinct murmuring. The hour, however, passes without incident, and you guys have had a successful short rest. At about the end of that hour, the Hydra in the east stops burning, and the room begins cooling off, though it is still unbearably hot in this hallway. And I will need Constitution saving throws from everybody. So you spent an hour just sitting in this extreme heat.
Apparently, Hydra skin ponchos are very cooling. Despite being made of leather.
You guys are
Yeah,
fine.
I'm about the gods that. Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Yep, so now all of you are fine. You do not gain any more levels of exhaustion.
Cool.
So what do you guys do now?
We find a way home.
Do we want to go fight that owlbear?
Yeah, let's fight the owlbear.
I agree.
It's already terrified of us. It's already terrified of us. It's hiding in the corner.
Alright, then maybe we don't need to fight it. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
What about we go through these bronze doors to the north of us? They seem important.
No, we can't unlock those.
Well, what if I'm hungry?
We can't
and I
unlock
want
them?
owlbear meat.
I tried and I couldn't.
Underdark, I'd like to investigate this door.
Okay. What are you investigating it for?
I'm just giving it like a look over, figuring out how
Go
it's
ahead and make
locked
an
or held
investigation
shut.
check. So, yeah. Yep, they're covered in bas relief of gargoyles, demons, and other evil creatures. They do appear to be locked when you try to open them. A oddly shaped keyhole on the front of one of the doors, shaped like a cross rather than the usual eye-shaped one.
Can I pick the lock?
You can certainly try. Make thieves' tools check. Yeah, you stick your thieves' tools in there, start poking around, and you discover that despite the odd shape of the key, the lock itself is of rather poor quality, and you are easily able to unlock it.
Can I peek inside and see what I see?
Make a stealth check as you try to ease the doors open. The doors creak open. And this 20-foot wide passageway is strangely lit by some obviously magical means. In the center, in the short northern extension, it pulses with a disgusting gray luminosity. To the west, it glows with a green radiance, and to the east, bands of dull red light seem to float in the air. At the end of each of those directions is another pair of double doors, each appearing to be of brass construction, and each covered with horrible scenes and grotesque leering faces.
Is there an arcane importance to this color scheme?
Make an Arcana check. None that you are aware of.
Well, hey Goulash, I got a 10-foot pole here. You want to go poke around the room?
Sure. What am I poking for?
Oh, traps, mimics, things that want to kill us.
Alright. I begin poking my stick around, looking for things.
Okay. Make a, let's call this a perception check.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, and as you step into the center, nothing seems to happen to you. You just tap around. Are you going to the east, north, or west first?
Let's go. Let's go clockwise, starting from the bottom southwest.
Okay, so you go west first.
Yeah, basically I'm going in and then I'm going clockwise around the edge of the road.
Right, yeah, so you start tapping your way down that hallway. You notice that the hall takes on a moist reek of seaweed and rotting fish.
Groovy. What's it look like in here?
It is a 20-foot wide stone passageway.
Okay.
And in this direction is lit with a green radiance.
I'd also, as I'm doing this, I'd also like to be clinging to the walls in case, the floor falls out from under me or something.
Okay. Yeah, and you can tap your way all down to the end. These double pair of brass doors, and with that perception check, you also begin realizing that you're having trouble breathing. You yourself have no problems inhaling and exhaling, but you feel like you're suffocating.
Oh, I go back outside.
All right. Let's see. With your con mod, you're easily able to retreat to the center before you pass out, and you find it easier to breathe in that center gray luminosity area.
All right. Well, I didn't find any traps, but it's very difficult to breathe in there.
How far back does it go?
I'm not sure.
Beta's gonna start going in. Is gonna go in there.
Make sure you hold your breath in there.
Beta doesn't need to breathe.
That is irrelevant.
That's right.
Wait. What's generating the gray light?
Nothing as far as you can see. There's just gray light.
Ritual detect magic.
Okay. This whole corridor, the center, the north, the west, and the east, are emanating evocation magic.
The center, the north, the
There
west.
are 4 sections.
Hmm?
There are 4 sections. North, east, west, and the center. All
Okay.
4 are emanating evocation magic.
And which one is gray?
The center. And the north. Like that whole center vertical spacing are both gray.
And when Goulash was in the gray, he wasn't having trouble breathing?
Correct.
Gentlemen, I believe we need to proceed down the middle path. The gray light seems to indicate air that is breathable.
Ah, okay.
Yes, to the west is green, to the east is red, gray in the middle.
And Goulash went down which one?
West, green.
Yeah, I imagine that the red one is even worse then. We should proceed down the center.
Okay.
All right, so who's stepping forward first to the center?
Beta will. Beta is not afraid.
All right, you take a step north towards those doors, and you begin hearing a great rush of moaning and shrieking, and that is indecipherable, and feels like wind is striking against you. It oddly and indescribably smells like the winds of age, war, and death. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You stand your ground and are not blown back, but you still take 3 cold damage as this gale is just blowing against you.
And I'm going to step out of the hallway, out of the light.
Okay. Take a step back into the center.
Yeah.
The wind abates.
Who said go that way?
I said go that way. It's the only area that, isn't absolutely horrific.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, you go first then. Go on out there.
No, we go together.
You take point. I'm right behind you.
And I could see Beta getting blown by the wind, right?
Yeah, you didn't feel any or hear any wind, but it sure looked like she was.
Hold on, before we go that way, let me see what's the other way. I'm going to begin holding my breath and go back into the green zone.
Okay.
I am going to... Actually, hold on, before I do that, would somebody mind casting light on me?
Victor will cast light on his nose.
Alright. He is wearing the skull, so that's going to light the skull up instead, which is acceptable.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright. Now that he has light, he is going to begin holding his breath and go that way, and continue that way for 3 minutes or until something changes.
Well, there's doors there. Like it wouldn't take you that long. You were going slow before because you were tapping with the pole.
Oh, right.
But you
I'll
could
go
just
along
walk
the
down
ceiling.
that corridor. It would take all 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. I will do that, but I will go on the ceiling.
Okay.
Alright, I get to the door. And
Get to the door.
Open it.
And you open it. You'd have to come down from the ceiling, though.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. All right, you open them, revealing a huge hall, 40 by 90 feet, with an arched ceiling 30 feet overhead. Many buttresses and arches form a tracery of shadowy dimness on the ceiling. The floors and walls are covered in slabs of polished stone, apparently some type of azurite malachite from the swirls of blue intermingled with the deep green. Magic is evidently been placed here, for a soft, cloudy, greenish luminosity seeps from the walls and floors, seemingly floating in the air, making the whole chamber appear as if deep under water. This impression is enhanced by the brass doors, fountain, and other work. All are covered with verdigris. Even the damp air seems to smell of the sea. In the middle of the west wall is a great sheet of bronze, a bas-relief of an underwater vista. Seaweed, shells, and various forms of marine life. The head of a fish-like thing projects from this, a most hideous visage. Its ghastly maw emits a stream of water, which falls into a tiered series of 4 basins. The fourth and largest never overflows, despite water constantly coming in from the top.
Must have a drain somewhere.
Near the mid-portion of the hall, some 40 feet distant from the east wall and 30 feet from the north, is a bronze altar, with many marine creatures sculpted in bas-relief upon its sides. It is about 4 feet high, and around with a 10-foot diameter. Its top is concave, and a shallow basin, apparently about 2 feet deep, is filled with water. The bottom of the basin is filled with coins, a sprinkling of gems, and many small seashells. In the mouth of a 20-foot wide alcove south of the altar stands an idol or statue of serpentine stone, expertly sculpted to depict a writhing amorphous agglomeration of fish, eels, octopi, and other marine monsters. This horde thing's about 8 feet high and nearly as broad, the whole forming a globular mass standing about 4 feet from the altar basin. The alcove to its rear is 5 feet deep, the back of which is covered by a drapery apparently fashioned out of seaweed and water. Each corner of the hall is occupied by a triangular plinth, filling it and extending about 20 feet upward. Atop each of these columns is a gargoyle-like statue made of bronze and coated with verdigris.
Alright, well, Gulash can hold his breath for 6 rounds, and after that description, he has about 30 seconds of air left. So he's going to head back the way he came.
Okay. You head back the way you came.
Yep, into the area that's not green, and he will resume breathing.
Okay.
Alright, I can check out what's in there later, but not today.
What about the red room? Did anybody go down the red hallway?
Red room. You want to try it?
Huh?
I said, do you want to try it?
I mean, yeah, sure. Since nobody's done it, yeah, I'll try it. Bane will start walking down the red hallway.
All right. As you step into the red hallway and start watching it, the walls glow fiery red. The smell of sulfur, burning flesh, and hot metal assaults your nostrils. And you feel yourself being targeted by more direct heat, and I need a Constitution saving throw as you walk your way towards the eastern doors. Alright, you keep resisting the heat. You eventually make it to those brass doors at the eastern end. What do you do?
Open the door.
Okay. You open the door.
Flame elemental.
Well, the great doors of beaten brass, as you push them open, reflect leaping flames from inside. Tapestries adorn the walls of the northern section, depicting scenes of fire, but in evil form. Despite the many torches, blue and mica flakes in the polished granite walls appear to leap and dance, as if flames themselves were caught within the rock. A brass tube, some 20 feet long, perhaps 2 feet in diameter, suspended from the ceiling by chains of the same metal. Just to the north of it is a shallow fire pit, and to either side of the tube are low stands of brass, upon which are many small blocks of charcoal. To either hand, east and west, beyond lines of pillars, are great copper cauldrons flanking the main area in this room. Before each vessel is an octagonal brass table, and on each table you can see 16 bowls and a copper dipper.
All right. I'm going to Misty step back to the other end, down there to where they are. Can I do that?
You'd still have to move, and that would still require another con check.
Yes, you can do that. Okay, yes.
Proceed with the con check. All right, you're fine.
I tell them what was down there in that room. Down the red room. They just wipe smoke coming off however she cools off. My habit is made of flame retardant robes.
Alright. So
That's
we're coming
crazy,
back
yeah.
what?
So we've been down the red hall, the green hall, and we know the other one has ice and snow. So we
Do you want to try the green hall? Because you can breathe water. Or rather, you don't know.
ain't that the one? No, I went down the gray hall, didn't I?
You first went down
What?
the gray one, which is the wind. Then you went east through the red hall to that area I just described. Goulash went west through the green hall.
Yeah, Beta, why don't you try the green and see what else is in there? Because you don't have to breathe.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll go through the green hall.
Okay, you walk to the end of the green hall. The open doors reveal the room as I described it before.
The drunken god shrine. I mean, the drowned god shrine over in the corner. I'm gonna go look at that.
Okay.
Start rooting around this room, see if I can find anything of value or anything of usefulness.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Ada isn't well. She's okay. Investigation. Can I give myself guidance? That wouldn't help, though.
That would also have to be something you do before you do that.
Yeah.
All right. So looking around, as I described it before, you can see that in the altar there's that basin, and in the bottom of the basin are coins, gems, and seashells. That's really the only the only treasure that appears to be in the room.
That's tributes to a god. I'm not gonna touch that. All right, I'm gonna turn and head back out. Go back out with the rest of them. Okay. So should we go to the fire room, the air room, or the ice room?
Wait. Hold on. What were they saying about this temple? When they were communicating to us about the elements that were important here. Why are there only 3 paths here? Where's Earth?
Down.
Is there like a trap door or a secret door somewhere in this room we're standing in?
I have an idea. Beta, I need you to walk back into this water room when I do this, okay?
All right.
Preferably as quickly as possible, because I'm going to turn into a fish.
The room with the oxygen room, the lack oxygen room, you mean?
Correct. The one that has water.
Okay. You want to turn into a fish.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to turn to a fish, and I need you to get me as close to that as possible.
Okay.
And then if I stop moving, get my ass out, please.
Okay.
This might contain the knowledge we need to get home.
Okay.
And I'd like to turn into a fish in Beta's hand.
Okay, you polymorph yourself into a fish. What kind of fish do you turn into?
Catfish.
Okay.
Bullhead catfish.
Those are freshwater, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know, are they?
Yes.
All right. So you now have a catfish in your hand, Beta.
I walk into the water room.
Okay. You walk into the water room.
Can I breathe?
You're a fish. No, you cannot. What's your con mod?
As a fish.
I don't know. What is the con mod of a catfish?
2 or 3 or 10.
It is -1.
Really?
You are suffocating. Yeah.
I end concentration.
Okay. You appear in Beta's hands in this room, and you can breathe.
So you can breathe?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna walk over to the tribute stuff.
Wait, did he not put him in the waterway?
They are in the room to the west, past the green hallway.
Oh, they can
The
breathe
water
in
themed
there.
one, right?
Yeah,
But once they're through the hallway, they can breathe in there?
evidently.
Alright, I'm going to run through the water hallway and be in there.
Okay, you run in and join them.
Again.
You were holding your breath the whole time, so you didn't know.
Yeah, I had no way of knowing.
And Beta doesn't need to breathe, so if you that's
Huh, we just got pranked. All right.
I mean, the green light continued, so I assumed that whatever that was continued as well.
I'd like to check this place out. Specifically that tribute type stuff.
In the bowl and the altar, you mean?
Yeah, I'd like to check out that region.
Okay. Well, make an investigation check.
don't touch the tribute.
Oh, do I still have detect magic running?
No.
Oh, I'd like to re-ritual cast it.
Okay. You start ritual casting it after you check out the altar. So, yeah, you look at this altar. It appears to be made out of solid stone. The basin... Sorry. It's made of solid bronze. 4 feet high, 10-foot diameter round, concave, about 2 feet deep. Filled with clear water. The bottom is filled with various coins, a sprinkling of gems, and many small seashells. And as you cast Detect Magic, this whole room, including the altar, is emanating a aura of magic. No distinct school.
I don't know if I can tell this. Does this magic seem similar to what I found at the library?
No.
All right. I will approach the bronze basin and look into the water.
Uh-huh. It is as I described it.
All right. Guys, I'm going to tie a rope to myself, and I'm going to hand this over to Goulash. If I get, pulled in or something, pull me out, please.
Alright.
And under.
Mhm.
Because I guess this is becoming an MO of mine, I would like to attune to this water.
Okay. So you're just going to sit there going whoa-lo-lo for an hour?
Wololo.
While he's doing that, I'm going to find a pillar to hold on to.
There are none.
Oh, can I find something to hold on to?
You could grab the door that's open.
I don't want to pull it off the hinges. I'll be prepared to use my climb speed to dig into the floor.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a stone floor. You could do that.
Alright.
So you're sitting there going whoa-lo-lo, whoa-lo-lo, whoa-lo-lo. About a minute passes. And that statue to the south starts moving. And growing tentacles. And you guys should roll initiative.
Ooh.
Because it is Angie.
I'm busy going wololo.
All right. Oh, hey, Norvin here. Alrighty, Norvin. Well, what do you do as you see the statue to the south wall growing tentacles and beginning to move and undulate in a rather foul manner?
I would like to shoot it.
That seems like a reasonable choice. What do you shoot it with?
I'm gonna shoot it with a poison arrow.
Okay, we'll roll to hit. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Is there a con save or something that has to make on that poison?
I'm not actually sure. I don't remember.
Is it the basic poison?
Yes.
Alrighty, so basic poison. Then you make a con save or take d4 poison damage. Yeah, he is gonna pass that save. It's DC at 10.
Okay.
So no poison damage.
There was no way he could fail that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm trying to find the ability for the start of the fucking turn for me.
What are you trying to do? You've already shot him.
Yeah.
You need damage.
Where I do extra damage.
You're a rogue, right? Don't you have rogue levels?
Yeah.
So it's you didn't have advantage, so I don't know if you get sneak attack.
He wouldn't. There's nobody within 5 feet of him.
Okay.
It's just
I have
your
advantage
crossbow.
on attack rolls against creatures that have not taken a turn in combat yet.
Well,
Any
then you
hit-
should have rolled that with advantage.
Okay, well, any hit I score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
It's not surprised.
Damn.
So okay, so roll again and see if you can get a 20.
And don't forget sneak attack on your damage.
Indeed. So go ahead and roll another d20. Well, it's not a critical hit, but it is a normal hit. So you get your you do get sneak attack as a result of having advantage.
Roll that pretty damage.
So roll damage.
What is sneak attack? 3d6?
How many levels of rogue do you have?
5.
So yeah, 3d6. All right. Your piercing attack does not appear to be very effective. It doesn't do full damage. Anything else on your turn?
Well, fuck. I'm gonna shoot it again, though.
All right. Roll to hit. You still have advantage, I believe.
How do I roll 2 iterations of it?
For advantage, you would do Bangar space 2d20 KH1 plus your attack mod, which I believe is 12. That tells it to roll 2 d20s and keep the higher one. Okay, no space. Space breaks things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you told it to name it KH1 plus 12, so we just add 12 to the 16, and it hit. So roll damage.
And I don't get sneak attack again, right?
Correct. You only get that once every turn.
Don't you get your rogue bonus for your first extra turn in combat? You get an extra shot. Is this?
That was the second shot.
So he would add his. How many attacks per turn you get? 1 or 2?
I get 2.
Oh well, then okay, you have another shot.
I have no idea what you're talking about, mister.
Gloomstalker Rogue Ranger gets an extra attack.
Is he a Gloomstalker?
I think he is.
I am a Gloomstalker, yes.
Okay, so do you get that extra attack then?
First turn of combat, he would.
I'm trying to see where it says this, and I don't know.
Do you have how many levels in Gloomstalker do you have?
5. Oh, okay. Dread Ambusher.
Yeah.
In the first turn of combat, I get.
Yep. So
an
you should
extra
make another attack. Make a third attack. Still at advantage from assassination. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Remember that you get an extra D8 for Dread Ambusher.
Instead of 1d8, it's 2d8 plus 5.
All right. Not very effective, but it does do some damage. Anything else?
I would like to start putting my bow away and pulling out my sword.
Okay. You can do that. Is that all?
That is all.
All right, Beta.
Does the thing look hostile?
It looks weird and evil. It's got tentacles, and yeah, it looks hostile.
Alright, fuck it, dude. It's gonna blast it.
That hits.
.6 points of radiant damage.
Alrighty, yeah, you blast into it. Looks like you took all that. Anything else?
No. Did it look like it was effective or not effective?
It was effective.
Cool. I'm done.
Alrighty, Goulash.
Alright, how far away is this thing?
You're over by the that area between the font and the door. That would mean 10, 20, 30 feet.
Okay. I will run that far to get into melee. I'm going to bonus action range. And I'm going to start attacking.
You got spoken over.
Oh, sorry. I said I was going to run in there, I was going to bonus action range and start attacking.
Alright. Roll to hit. You run up to this writhing mass of fishy flesh and tentacles.
I know what to do with this.
Sushi.
Now, if only I had something to fry it in.
Those all hit.
Alright, 28 slashing, and I needed to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Your attacks seem completely ineffective.
Really? Even with magical slashing?
Even with magical slashing.
Okay, never mind. I cannot cause it to make a wisdom save if that is the case.
Oh, okay. Like, you hit, it just did no damage.
Oh, I did hit.
Yes, you hit, they were just ineffective at causing any damage.
Okay, let me read this very carefully.
What feature?
It's, oh, yeah, no, I just need to hit, so it's okay.
Yeah, usually you just need to hit on your stuff, even if it gets fucked up.
Yep.
And I believe that's a failure on its wisdom save.
Correct, it takes a miserable 5 psychic damage.
Well, it does get hurt by that. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. It's just going to blow right past you, making a beeline for Arcturus. This will provoke an attack of opportunity from you, Goulash.
I guess I could attempt to do that. I don't know what it would accomplish. Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll replace it with a grapple.
Okay. This is a huge creature.
Okay, so disadvantage?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that doesn't actually do anything because I'm already at disadvantage.
Well, don't you also get advantage from being in rage?
Exactly, so it's still a flat roll.
It's still just a flat roll, yeah.
It's still just a flat roll.
Right, what I mean, though, is so you're not at advantage, you're at flat.
Yeah, but I don't like... It doesn't cause me to have disadvantage because I already have disadvantage.
Right.
Hey.
Alright, you grab it, stopping it from moving.
Cool.
It is then going to make a series of attacks on you.
Alright. It has advantage.
Yes, it does. Does a 28 hit you?
28 hits.
Does 29 bludgeoning damage to you.
Cool.
And you are grappled and restrained.
2 can play this game.
Mm-hmm. It's then going to attack you again. That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. That definitely hits.
As it does 70 bludgeoning damage to you.
Why not that?
Holy dear God!
Are you still up?
Oh, I'm still up. I'm
Okay.
not even bloodied.
Excellent. It's going to attack you again.
Yeah, I resist all of this damage, remember.
Ah, yes, that's right. 21 hit?
Miss.
Alright. It tries again.
That is.
30 more bludgeoning damage. And it will make one final attack.
Another hit.
And another 29 bludgeoning damage. Alright, Arcturus.
I'm still not bloodied after all that.
That's very good. You're going to need it.
Yep.
Because this thing's also not bloodied.
Hmm.
So, are you continuing to Wololo?
How far into the Wololo are we?
You have done it for 6 seconds now. Like, you finished one round, and then this thing activated.
Ah. Well then. I turn my unbridled wizardly might upon it. And I cast it from this plane. Banishment.
Okay. It disappears.
Yeet.
So, what do you guys do then for the minute?
Yeah, let's leave.
Well, let's go back outside the room and wait. Turn back into a statue.
Yeah, let's... wait. If we step out in the hallway, we have to step all the way back. Let's just step almost all the way back.
No. Let's go all the way back. It won't take
Okay,
any time.
fine. I stay focused, though, Under.
Hey, could we set the statue inside the area with no air?
Almost positive they can breathe in there.
Yep. I'm hoping we can just, yeet it across the plains.
So, if I have this right, you guys, while he's still concentrating on Banishment, you're all retreating to that center of the hallway again? That gray area?
I mean, Under, how long is that hallway?
Ten, 20, 30, 40, 50. It's about 60 feet from the door to the center.
Guys, I can't make that. Oh, wait, no. If I hold my breath, I have 2 minutes.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just hold your breath.
Yeah. I'll hold my breath, stay focused, and follow them.
Okay. So you guys all wander out there. There's only one enemy.
Didn't you say it takes like 10 seconds to get across it?
Yeah, because if you move 30 feet around at 60 feet, it takes you literally 12 seconds of movement.
Okay, so what is your con modus 0?
No, it's 14. I was thinking the surprised rather than the held breath.
Even with the surprise, I think you'd be able to make that, but okay.
My concern was mostly for my concentration.
He falls unconscious from suffocating, and then this thing comes back. Yeah, that'd be
Precisely. I need to make sure that minute passes.
Alright, yeah, let's all run up there.
Alright, yeah, so you guys sit there. The minute passes. Your spell ends. What do you do now?
Well, let's go check it out.
Okay. Alright, I'm going back in there if I can.
Alright, you go back in there. The statue is not in evidence.
Alright. Successful banishment.
Problem solved, question mark?
So what just happened? Oh, it went back to its own plane of origin.
Yep. I relieved it of its time here.
The squid died on the way back.
You reported it.
Alright. I'm gonna go back to, Wololo.
Okay, well now that fight's done, Goulash has to go to bed. Don't fight any more squid monsters. Alright.
Yep, have a good night.
Oh, we're fucking dead.
Fight more of them, you say?
So you're going up to this bowl and going wololo?
That's correct. I'm going to go Wololo.
Alright, so you sit there going wololo.
I suspect that this will give me the knowledge I need to get us one step closer to home.
That's nice. So, Beta and Norvin, what do you guys do while he's sitting there for an hour going wololo?
They don't take a short rest. Hell, why not?
Okay.
The spell's back, so yeah.
So you guys take a...
I'm gonna watch out for more creepy shit.
Alright, you will take a watch out for more creepy shit. The gargoyle statues in the corners of this room are really creepy, but they're also just statues.
Okay.
The hour passes without incident. Beta and Norvin, you both get a short rest. Arcturus, you sit there, a little tired after having spent the hour going wololo. You are unable to attune to whatever this is. It does not accept attunements.
Hey, Under.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how I didn't have Identify for a while?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot I had Identify. I'm going to identify it.
You cast Identify. It tells you that this is a stone, altar to the elemental water. Sorry, to the evil elemental of water.
Cool.
So, as we're standing in this room, glowing green, pair of double doors to the north, a curtain to the south, those open brass doors to the east. The altar in the middle with those gems and coins inside of it. Gargoyle statues in the four corners of the room. And a fountain made of concentric bowls that overflow into each other, except for the last one, which never seems to overflow.
So how do we proceed?
That's up to you guys.
Oh yeah, I was asking them. I know you're not going to tell us. Or if you did, it'd probably be to a trap. Shall we check out that northern door?
Sure, let's do that.
Norvin? Go ahead.
Sure. I'll go open the door.
All right. You go to the door. You open it. Revealing a 20-foot wide hallway, going forward 20 feet before angling off to the northeast.
Do I see anything?
You see only what I described.
I will slowly make my way inside.
Okay. You start making your way inside. You get to the corner, and you see that the hallway continues at that northeastern angle for about 40 feet, ending in an angled pair of double doors, heading true east.
Is any of them following me, or?
Now, I'm pretty sure they let you go ahead alone to see if anything aids you.
I will send a message to Arcturus telling him so far that it is clear.
Alright, Beta, we're clear to advance.
We're using tactics and shit. We done got high speed now. All right, baby.
I like that. We're using tactics and shit.
Give me a couple minutes. I'll do something fucking stupid.
All right, we move on.
Okay.
I will go open the next set of double doors and see what's behind them.
Alright, you open the double doors, revealing another 20-foot wide hallway, dead-ending to the south immediately. Opposite you on the east wall is another pair of closed double doors, and the hallway continues north, 20 feet wide. From the doors, you can see that the walls are painted with scenes of gross evil, death, and destruction. Some scenes also depict parties of worshippers and their sacrificial captives, each being led by a robed cleric. The great doors that you have opened are made of polished brass, as are the ones opposite you, and are replete with many more vile scenes and runes. Huge rings hang from their centers for opening and closing.
This place is evil.
Arcturus, can you make anything out of any of this shit?
Underdark, could you repeat the description again for me?
Yeah, in a second I'm updating the map.
All good.
What language is this in? Just no written script. Just pictures.
It's pictures.
Somebody smart look at it.
All right, so that's the map. It's a 20-foot wide passage painted with scenes of gross evil, death, and destruction. Some also depict parties of worshippers and their sacrificial captives, each is being led by a robed cleric. The great doors along the southern part of each wall are polished brass, replete with many more vile scenes and runes. Huge rings hang from their centers for opening and closing.
What doors do we want to go through?
I'd like to do a investigation check on this.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Yeah.
Well, the doors don't appear to have any locking mechanism. The doors also seem to be, given the age and evilness of this place, remarkably well preserved. There's not a speck of rust or tarnish on them.
Hmm.
I would like to go start peeking behind the doors to see what's behind them.
Are you trying to be stealthy? Is that the way you're using peek?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, make a stealth check then as you kind of peek the door open opposite you. All right, you open that door on solid hinges. And you can see on the other side of them that a large octagonal room, illuminated from everywhere. Light just appears. From the ceiling, the walls, and the floor, a milky radiance which gives a dim and eerie glow to the whole scene. The floor of this place is 15 feet below the level of the normal dungeon floor, with short, broad stairways leading to it from the doors you just opened. The ceiling vaults to a height of 40 feet. The walls and floor of the room are of polished gray stone with whorls of glittering mica. The floor is partially obscured by swirling, eddying mists that also glow softly. In the center of the room is a great pierced square of bronze, 10 feet on a side. A dome is pierced in the ceiling, a circular shaft some 20 feet wide opening directly over a pit of the same diameter and 5-foot depth. Immediately to the south of the pit is a block of alabaster measuring 2 feet wide, 4 feet high, and 8 feet long. Atop it you can see 2 knives and a bowl, each made of crystal. Ranking the pit are 2 crystal braziers suspended from tripods by chains of silver. Each emits a faint, sickly sweet, perfumed smoke.
Arcturus, I think I found a sacrificial altar room. You want to check it out?
Detect magic.
Hold on. Downside of these fancy rooms is also updating the map taste a little bit. Alright, so you cast Detect Magic. There is evocation magic coming from the stone altar and the crystal service pieces on them.
What flavor?
Evocation.
I identify?
So you walk over and touch them?
Yeah, I know it's stupid.
Okay, so you walk over there, starting to do your identify spell, but in touching them, they explode.
Gasp.
Indeed, I need a Constitution saving throw. Shards of crystal go flying into your flesh, and you take only half of 22 thunder damage.
Ow.
as the crystal bowl and knives are destroyed.
Beta. Beta, I could use some help. Mister, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. What happened?
I got kind of fucked up. I could use your medical assistance.
What did you do? I wasn't paying attention. I was watching YouTube. What did you do?
I attempted to identify a magical item and it exploded.
I'm gonna go lay hands on him forcefully. And how bad are you messed up?
About 22 points worth of just got fucked up.
You did save for half.
I okay. Never mind. Just slight medical assistance. Thank you.
Then Beta's gonna give him that touch kind of forcefully. You know, it's a touch spell. You're gonna slap his rib cage a little bit.
Yeah, and you can see, in the clearing dust from that the door. One thing, a bit of a thing that you didn't notice originally. The doors to the north are made of bronze and sealed with iron, chained, barred, and bear a warning inscription in runes of some sort.
Out of curiosity, does the pattern look similar to the pattern that in Abyssal that translates to "I prepared explosive runes 3 days ago"?
No.
Because I swear to fucking God, man. Can I read it?
Do you read Abyssal? Oh, wait, sorry, Celestial for these.
I do.
Great.
Beta does read Celestial.
Great. The runes say Evil Containment, door number 2.
I repeat what it says as I read it.
Can we open that door? Let's see what's in it.
I mean,
let's not.
I think you know. I mean, it says evil containment, number 2, some kind of holding cell, so let's not open it.
Well, maybe what they consider evil and what we consider evil are two different things.
I don't think so.
I mean... No.
There's more doors in this room, right?
Well, that's the northern door. There's a southern door, which you can already tell that's where it goes, and then an eastern door that you haven't opened yet.
I would like to go check out the eastern door.
Okie dokie. Another pair of brass doors. So you're at these doors. What do you do?
Is there like a locking mechanism, or
no? There's just these big rings on the door, similar to the one on the other side.
Okay, I would like to stealthily open them and try to peek inside.
Okay, make a stealth check. All right, you open the doors with a whisper. And you see, much like the other side, a 20-foot wide passage painted with scenes of gross evil, death, and destruction. Some depicting parties of worshippers, sacrificial captives, robed clerics. Along the eastern, opposite this door, you see another pair of brass doors closed. But running north, you also see a hallway running off to the east. And a closed door on the eastern wall. And like the other one, is open to the north.
I will tell the others what I see.
Damn it.
What do we want to do, guys?
I'm thinking. So just be sure I understand this map correctly, Under. That angled hallway off to the left, would be the windy passage?
No, bottom middle, it led to the windy passage. The angled one to the far left led down to the room where you had the bowl with the offering in it and the statue.
Okay. So this room with the big circle in the center, that would be the terminus of the wind tunnel.
The doors from the windy corridor, yes, this is where they led to.
Okay. In that case, let's head through those doors on the far right.
Isn't that the one I just opened?
I don't think so.
Are you talking about the ones across from the ones you just opened?
Yes,
Okay.
that would be correct.
Who's opening them?
I'll open them.
Okay. It's an angled corridor heading to the southeast, 15 feet wide. You can see that it goes about 10, 20, 35 feet to the southeast before turning due south.
So this is the way we want to go, Arcturus?
Correct. We'll want to head down this passage.
I will lead the way down this passage.
Okay. You get to the corner, and you see 20 feet ahead of you a closed pair of brass doors to the south.
I will open them.
Okay. You open them. Yep, as you open into that same huge hall of red granite. Lit by scores of flame bow and pervaded by an odor of heated metal and sulfur. The tapestries adorn the walls. Well, she can't see that, but tapestries adorn the walls of the northern section, so the east and west of here. And despite the many torches, blue and mica flakes, and the polished granite walls appear to leap and dance as if flames are caught within the rock. A brass tube, some 20 feet long, perhaps 2 feet in diameter, is suspended from the ceiling by chains of the same metal. Just to the north of it is a shallow fire pit, and to either side of the tube are low stands of brass, upon which are many small blocks of charcoal. To either hand, east and west, beyond lines of pillars, are great copper cauldrons flanking the main area of this chamber. Before each such vessel is an octagonal brass table. On each table are 16 bowls and a copper dipper. And I think that is where we will call it for the evening.
Alrighty.
Oh, damn, I want to just